Hello, hello everybody. It is me, Miss Molly. It is I, Miss Molly. I'm an intuitive psychic medium. We do a lot of different things during my lives. If you've never watched one of my lives before, you're in for some fun. First off, I am on a boat, the medium ship. So any clanking and noises and slapping in the background is waves hitting our catamaran. I know, rough, right? I am also broadcasting using a lantern tonight because we have some upcoming storms and our boat mostly runs on solar power. So our concern is we're trying to conserve our energy. So I'm just using a plain old lantern and it looks like you guys can see me just fine, so I'm not going to worry about it. But if it's really distracting, let me know, okay? Because we can always plug in the light ring. I like it because then there's no reflection of the light ring behind me too. So there's that. Starting out. Hey, from Texas. Hey, Mara. I'm glad you're here, sweetie. So before I came out live, I did something I don't usually do. Oh, it gives a calm vibe. Thank you, Kay. I just, for fun, pulled some cards. Fred actually suggested, he goes, hey, why don't you pull some cards? Hey, Malby. And I said, yeah, why not? And so I got 3 really cool cards that really just set the tone for tonight. We got Truth, Intention. I talk about that constantly, right? And Intuition. So those are the 3 cards tonight. Intuition, Intention, and Truth. So couldn't be more appropriate. I mean, this is for myself, but you guys, I'm saying it for you as well. Okay, and then I pulled 3 more cards, and it's funny because, like I said, we have this upcoming, I guess you can call it a storm, and we're going to be on the boat, which is a little precarious because we have to make sure, everything's here that we need, so we don't have to try to get in the dinghy and fight the waves to get back on shore and all this good stuff. So I pulled these 3 cards. I got, you and your loved ones are safe. Nothing will come of this situation. And conclusions are within reach. So sounds like no problem. But lastly, the coolest thing that happened was I pulled a card from my animal deck. And I don't know if you guys seen some of my videos. I think I seem to be shadow banned. I'm not for sure, but it seems like I am. And I posted some videos of dolphins right off our boat. But one day we did see a sea turtle. And his little flipper was up in the water and all this. And so I pulled sea turtle randomly. And that is protection. I won't read you the whole thing. But anyways, it's just everything appropriate came out of the cards right before I started. So I have a really good feeling about this live, you guys. I feel like we're going to have a lot of success. I'm very excited. You guys are excited. Cool. So tonight I was going to do FOLI. Last live I did a lot of mediumship. If you missed it, you guys, it was awesome. We were on fire, you guys. And when I say we... you are not. You have 130 people watching. Most people only have 10. Oh, wow. Thanks, Dalian. Okay. That's good perspective. I appreciate that. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so the last live I did, which is uploaded to YouTube, by the way, on my Miss Molly Knows, we had really great energy going, you guys, and we had really clear mediumship. I mean, evidential names and very specific things that I felt they really connected to their loved ones, which just brings me so much joy you can't even imagine. So that was exciting. But the other thing that I love doing, you guys, Casey says, I am on 2 weeks of Red Cardinal, same time every day. Yes, that's wonderful. That is a cool thing to read. So tonight we are going to do one of the most requested things I seem to get privately is FOLI. FOLI, F-O-L-I, please. That's the hashtag. Everybody remember it. It is something I sort of invented, I guess. Hey, Kelly. And what it is I help people find lost things by using remote viewing techniques. And so if you would like me to help you find something, what I need is a few things from you. Don't start right away. Listen to the instructions, y'all. Okay. First of all, on lives, I don't charge for this. So I can only work with so many people at a time. Secondly, I need to know what the item is very specifically. I have to be able to close my eyes and envision, at least to an extent, what it is that you're missing. So don't just say I lost my grandma's ring. That does not help me, you guys. Say the ring is silver with a red ruby in the middle and there's diamonds surrounding it and there's an inscription inside and she gave it to me for my birthday. My grandma's name is, Wendy. Okay, that's what I need. I need to know who gave it to you. Maybe if you remember even when you lost it. But don't just say I lost my bracelet. I can't do that, you guys. That's silly. That's like me, just saying, well, you got cards today. Let's not do that. Okay, guys? Yeah, we've had a lot of success. I'd say, I didn't do, real analytics on the whole thing, but I would say about 80% of the people I do this for find the item. They may not always find it right away, but they usually will. And it's usually right where I said or described. Okay, so the other thing I want to say, not to be a poop, but I don't charge for this, but there are a few things you can do for me that helps me, that makes me feel like you appreciate what I've done for you. One is, I love it if you guys subscribe. It's only $6. Okay, as subscribers, when I see that you subscribe, guess what? I'm gonna start with you. Okay, those are the people that I start with. That's only fair. $6, big whoop, right? So there's that. Okay. The other thing you can do for me is if I do something for you and you're excited about it, please post a testimonial. That helps me a lot too. Hugely. I love it. I always remember when you do that for me. I really, really, really need that. All right? And also, follow me. And follow me on other social media. Okay, I'm on YouTube. I'm on Twitter. I don't do Twitter a lot, but I am on there. Instagram, YouTube, all that, you guys, because we never know what's going to happen here, right? Okay. The other thing I want to talk about, and then we're going to jump into some FOLI. I don't want to lose y'all, but I want to bring up one more thing, because this is sort of like a show, right? I'm giving you a little update here. Yes, I'm on a boat. The mediumship. What was my update I was going to give you guys? Darn it. I had an update, I just forgot it. So sorry, guys. I don't remember what it was. We're talking about FOLI, but before I started FOLI, I was going to tell you guys something important. Just give me a second. Oh, okay. You did not interrupt. It's my brain. I posted something kind of odd today, and I don't know if the format worked very well, but I would love it if you guys would look at it. I'd love your input anyways. I made some predictions on a podcast back in April. And I made the predictions for the rest of this year. And they have literally been happening exactly as I said. I'm not even kidding you guys. Like, seriously, it's creepy. And when I had the interview, I said to my boyfriend, oh my gosh, I don't know about this interview. I said some really wild stuff. I feel weird about it. And he's like, why? You know what you're talking about? I'm like, well, but I mean, it's like stuff about aliens and it's stuff about the stock market. And he's like, yeah, you know what you're doing. Guys, I do. As it turns out. So today I saw this thing about McDonald's. And one of the things I talked about was people were going to realize that they need to divest from those kinds of companies like fast food, because people are starting to realize that they're poisoning each other, right? So I would love it if you guys watch that video when you have a chance, and give me your input about the format. Maybe it doesn't work, maybe it's too long, I don't know. I just wanted to try that. Okay, so I'd love your input if you want to give it to me. And please always use my email, missmollyknows@yahoo.com. Do not message through here because there's so many fakes, you guys, please. I never ask you for money, by the way. Never. Thanks for watching, Mara. You are a really great viewer. I appreciate you so much. I'm going to do something special for you tonight. Yeah. It's in my profile. It's somewhere in the top. I think I might have over-posted this week, so I think that did something to my algorithms too. But whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm just here to help you guys. That's the most important thing to me. So let's do some FOLI. FOLI. So FOLI, F-O-L-I, is finder of lost items. Let's do it. Now, somebody was asking me. I'm sorry. You're going to have to start again. Somebody already had asked me right off the bat about some ribbons, show ribbons. And I saw that she was bringing up the color of my dress, I thought. So let me see if I saw that. Hey, Tia, how are you? See, I found an item for Tia. Or I helped her find an item, is a better way of saying it. Show ribbons. So much fun to watch you both dancing and the dolphins. Thank you. Yeah, we try to have fun as much as we can. We just want to be positive. If you don't like the dancing, that's cool. You don't have to watch it. It's just to make you guys happy. Makes us happy. We do it anyway, whether you guys are watching us or not. That's true. Okay. So, okay. Tia, hold on one moment, sweetie. I'm working with... Okay, is the lady here with the show ribbons that she wanted me to find? Still here, honey? And also, if I'm talking to you, give me a green heart so I see that I'm talking to you. And not other people. I don't always have a moderator in here. Mara, I'm going to also do something for you in a minute. Just give me a second. I just wrote your name down so I don't forget. Okay, so I think the show ribbon gal took off, maybe. I don't see her. Okay, well, if she comes back, that's cool. I got her. That's all good. Mara. Miss Mara. I got something for you, darling. Would you like me to help you find a lost item, or would you like me to pull a couple cards for you? Because you have been super, super supportive on my post, and I just want to thank you for that. So, What would you prefer? Oh, Bruce is right there. I was like, who's walking around up there? The dog's licking the window up here. Oh, you want a card? Okay, honey. All right. I'm going to pull. I know I've been vibing on these cards tonight. I don't know what it is about it, but hey, Susan! She lives near me. Hey, that's so cool. Yes, I'm on a vote. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you, Heather. She says your energy is beautiful. Thank you. Yours is too. And what do we get? Kindred spirits. Ha! Kindred spirits, Mara. And then we also got compassion and love, which I know that's who you are because your comments are so beautiful. You always make me smile. And it was funny, you said you had a rough day and you were looking forward to my positive energy. And I was thinking, wow, you must have had a really rough day because all of your comments are always so sweet and supportive. So thank you for that. So you got kindred spirits, love, and compassion. And yes, I do think you're a kindred spirit. So thank you so much, sweetheart, for that. The support means a lot to me. I notice it, you guys. I'm not so huge. I can't notice something like that. I mean, I do pay attention as best I can. I care. I care that you guys care. It's important to me. Okay. So I didn't see the gal at the showroom thing, so we're moving on. Okay. We got Vinta Geho. Diamond tennis bracelet. And a pair of Tanzanite earrings I placed in a small envelope. Lost years ago. Okay. Let me see that again. Hold on. Vintage Jago. Is that vintage? God, I'm such a dork. Vintage Joe. God. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm such a goofball. All right. I just saw an orb. Did you? I just saw something shoot at me like that. Did you see that? I think I just saw an orb. Did you see it? No? Okay. He's out sitting on the deck. I was wondering if you saw it. Okay, so anyways, I'm sorry, Vintage Joe. Diamond tennis bracelet. I think that was an orb. Okay. And then the earrings. Okay. In a small envelope. Okay, like a little manila envelope, maybe? Or white envelope. Okay, years ago. Can you tell me, did you buy those or did someone give them to you? Were they a gift? And who were they from if they were a gift? So like my grandma Joe, or my best friend Wendy or whatever. Give me that information if you wouldn't mind. Oh, nice to see you. Thank you for being here, everybody. That's you. Okay. Hi, Molly. Missing some gift cards. Oh, people always lose those. It's terrible. Oh, you're welcome, Mara. Yeah. So you purchased them. Okay, so you purchased them, then you lost them, and then you think it was a few years ago. Okay, so what we're going to do real quick, guys, and I'm going to do this throughout the night, here and there, and I hope you don't mind. I'll try to keep it quick, but I'm going to explain it only one time because I don't want to keep talking about it. We breathe in through our nose. We hold our breath for about the count of 4. As we breathe out through our mouth, we say the number 3, 3, 3. In our mind, we also see it flash like it's on a movie screen, like a countdown. We do it again with the number 2, 2, 2, and then with the number 1, 1, 1. This is all with that breathing. At the end of that countdown, which takes about 3 seconds, literally, you should feel more centered. And if I'm reading for you and you do that with me, it really helps, okay? We really connect then. Sometimes mediumship will even come through. And if it does, I'm not going to stop it, okay? It does sometimes happen. So that's the most important thing to remember. Just it's relaxing, okay? Oh, don't let me forget to remind you of a very cool thing I figured out about meditation. It just blew my mind. Just blew my mind. All right, we'll get to that later. All right, so I'm going to help you with your earrings now. I'm going to do that breathing thing. Here we go. And your bracelet. Yeah, this rocking the boat is making me sleepy. It's so nice, isn't it? Okay. The diamond tennis bracelet and earrings in a small envelope. Okay. Okay, I saw what looked like a white, almost like a ledge like this behind me. Like maybe in a bathroom? Looks like a ledge, like a white ledge to me. all I'm seeing. I can't tell. It could be a mantle, but I feel like it's maybe a bathroom. But let me see if I can get anything else for you on that. But I feel like there's like some tchotchkes around it, like a vase or something over there. Also maybe white. Like does somebody have a bathroom with like a lot of white stuff, like white ceramic stuff and white walls and white tile and white everywhere? Because I feel like it's in there. I don't know if the envelope's white. That doesn't matter. But that's what I'm seeing. Now, let me tell you, when you go look for it in whatever area I'm explaining to you, and you say, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about, and you will eventually, if you haven't already figured it out, you may not find it in that particular spot. Okay, but as you go to look for it, you might find it. And that does happen a lot. Figure that out. I know why, but maybe you got to think about why that happens. It's pretty cool. All right. Oh, let's see. Christine is looking for her mom's change wallet. Doing FOLI tonight, you guys. Let me roll back a little bit here. Lost a few weeks ago with money, and it's white with design she colored. Okay. Wait, that's interesting sounding. Design she colored. That sounds pretty. All right, thanks for that. And what is your mom's name, please, sweetie? And I assume she's passed, or no? It's just your mom's first name, that's it. Don't give me anything else, okay? You guys be careful about what you post here. I don't want anybody getting scammers, you know, Vicky. Okay, thanks, honey. Okay. Oh, she's alive. Okay, that's why I said I don't know. Because it didn't feel like, to me, it didn't feel like someone passed. All right, cool. All right, Christine, I'm going to do my 3, 2, 1. I'm not going to explain it again. You guys can do it with me or whatever that helps. Yes, the boat is relaxing. Thank you. Okay, here we go. You know, one night, let's do meditation. Would you like that? We're going to have kind of a big storm one night. Maybe we'll do meditation while, you know, the boat's kind of rocking and stuff. Yeah, let's do that one night. Would you like that, a bedtime meditation? I have a really good one, you guys. Great one that I wrote. You'll love it. Okay, we'll do that one night. I'll post it, don't worry. Follow me if you like that. See how I reel you in? Reel. Get it? Reel you. Okay, I'll stop eating shellfish. Oh no, don't get me started on the puns. It's bad, but all right. Christine, let's get serious about your mom's wallet. I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to do that 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is, woo. I saw a pile of rags. Like a pile of rags. Or linens or something. They look like white, like bunched up rags or something. Like cloth, cotton. So I hope it didn't get washed. I have a feeling it might be what happened somehow. But check whatever that is. That's what I saw. I know it sounds vague, but guys, that's what I get. I get what I get. It'll help. So I check laundry. I check stuff that you're put in bags to go to Goodwill. I check rag bags if she has like a bag of rags like under the sink or something like that, or in her closet. I would check like if she has anything in bags that looks like a lot of, you know, like material stuffed in a bag. It feels like that's where it is. It's just kind of stuffed in something else. She didn't lose it. It might have got like falling on the floor and it looked like it belonged to something else, or who knows. She didn't lose it though. Let me know. Post a testimonial. Appreciate it when you do that. Or let me know. Write me a letter. If you don't want to post a testimony, write me a letter that I can post. Okay, I'll scratch your name out and all that. Oh, that's you. Well, what the hell is that?
Sorry.
It's okay, Fred. Do you want some headphones?
No.
Okay.
Didn't realize.
It's okay. It just was like, I didn't know what that was. I'm like,
My bad.
I thought my spirit was talking. I do hear songs a lot, you guys. I do. You know we do that. We do the musical mediumship on here all the time, right? It's pretty cool. Okay, Tina's a subscriber. She gets help next. Tina needs help finding, what is it, honey? Thank you, Susan. I'm glad you like it. Needs help finding son's social security card. We call it FOLI, Susan. Find our lost items. Kind of happened during a live, and I've been doing it ever since. And it works. It's really great. I mean, try it. It's really fun. Okay. Hi, thanks, Mara. That's so sweet of you. Okay, so Tina's son's social security card. Golly, what's your son's first name, please? Just his first name, honey. Be careful about that. Yeah, make sure you report that. But we'll find him. So remember, answer me with a green heart, y'all. I see it, Michael. Okay. Make sure you answer with a green heart so I see your answers. Okay, but I saw your answer that time. All right, cool. All right, son's social security card. You know the drill. I'm going to do my quick breathing, and then we're going to find it. How am I seeing? That's weird. This is, I don't know how to describe this to you, and maybe I'll give me a second. It looked like the card was sort of folded in half and wedged into something. So, like, how do I describe it? So if this is folded in half, like this is this card, and it's in something almost like a slot. Like it got stuck in a slot. Like, I'm thinking like a floorboard runner, maybe, in a car. Like maybe the track of a seat of the car. That's pretty pretty specific. Through the he fell on the seashore. Sorry, guys. Oh, I know what you mean, psychic. I know what you mean, Susan. I'm the same way. I started doing FOLI on myself. Actually, it does work on myself. It does. You think an air vent, Karen says. Okay. It seemed like one thing. So it looked like some kind of a track. So I could be wrong on the car thing, but that might be it. Like it looks a little folded over, like it got stuck in some sort of a metal groove, we'll say. So it could be maybe a seat track in a car, or the bottom of something that has a metal strip. I'm sorry, I wish I could. Yeah, maybe a drawer track. Yes, Megan. Yeah. Hey, Terry, I see you, honey. Thank you for subscribing. Love it. So, anyways, it's a clue. Use it. Use it. Let me know what happens. Please. Guys, at least tell me. Most people do. So, and doing a testimonial is world of thanks from me. Thank you for those of you who have done that. Terry, you just subscribed, darling. You're welcome. That means you get either a FOLI tonight or a couple of cards. What would you like, dear? FOLI is finder of lost items, something lost. You do the musical mediumship today? No, maybe not. Cards. All right, you get some cards. We're going to go with the straight up tarot cards. What? Okay. So, Terry, when you answer me, give me a green heart. I would so much appreciate it. All right. Spirits, ancestors, guides, energies. Pulling a few cards today for Terry. Hear me do my saging. Spirits, ancestors, guides, energies. Oh, all right. Just a few cards for Terry. Oh, you got two more. Thank you. And one more, please, spirits. Thank you. Perfect. Yeah. All right. Starting out, you get the Four of Cups. Four of Cups. Four energy is about stability. Think of four corners of a table, four legs of a chair, right? Stability, sometimes healing, all right? And I feel like right now you are working on something in your life where you're trying to get over something that really sucked. It could be, I don't know if it's a relationship or something financial. I kind of want to say financial, but it feels like something kind of sucked. Hey, Leslie's on. Hey, girl, love you. Thanks for your help today. Anyway, I talked about you earlier today, by the way, Leslie. I'm doing a little quick thing for my friend here. So anyways, this is about missed opportunities. This is when you're still lamenting about things and trying to heal, so to speak, but you're ignoring all these things that are right in front of you. Okay? And I feel like you need to kind of let go finally. It's time. And this may have to do with a decision. Okay? Something you got to let go of, I feel like. This is about balance right here. You've been kind of trying to balance and make everyone happy. It just doesn't work that way. Who's important to be happy? You. You need to be happy. So that's how you make the decision. What's going to make you happy? Not what other people think. You are not responsible for how other people think. Wounded Warrior in reverse. Right here. Nine of Wands. I'll make sure I was looking at the right card. 9 of Wands. This is somebody who's just really tired. You're exhausted, man. You're just like, I am so sick of this. I can't deal with this right now. Yeah, you got to deal with it. Sorry, you do. I'm calling you out. It's time. Because guess what? There's some really sweet, good stuff coming to you in the future here. Look at another 4. Stability again. Something very good is going to come for you. I mean 6, excuse me. This is about... Well, 6 is usually harmony, flow, and balance. But also, this card's about nostalgia. This is like a time when you felt safe and happy. Maybe when you were a kid. I feel like when you make this decision, it might take a little time, but you're going to feel... You're just going to feel so much like yourself again, is all I can say. This is really a big growing opportunity for you, but I know it's hard. I know it's hard. You got to do it. You can't just keep... If you don't make a decision, guess what's going to happen? It's going to be made for you, right? Things change around you if you don't change. So Lyra, what do you think? Terry. Hi, Heather. Guys, I just want you to know, I don't usually do yes-no questions. That's not something I do. Because you know what, that's kind of cheese. That's 50-50, right? And I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to help, right? Support you, not tell you. I'm here and you are right. Okay, cool, Terry. Just making sure. Cool. I'm excited for you. I think you can do it. I know you can do it. Remember, truth, intuition, and intention. Those are the 3 things today. Truth, intuition, and intention. I gave them to you as well. Alrighties. Anybody else want a FOLI tonight? FOLI. FOLI. Sorry for what? Oh, it's okay, Sabrina. Don't worry about it. Hey, Matthew. Thanks for all you who are subscribing and following and all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. Hi, Christy. Yes, please. Okay, go ahead. Who has one? Give me a FOLI. You're going to have to hear a story otherwise. Yes, I'm on a boat if anyone's wondering. Hey, Judy. It's good to see you. Oh, by the way, you guys, I'm taking private readings right now. I'm getting really busy. I'm getting really busy. So if you guys want private readings, go to my website. I'm working on it, so don't give me too much flack about it. Do your best. Just send me a message or whatever. We'll figure it out, okay? Cool. Tina, I already helped you find something, sweetie. So, I got to help somebody else. Next time. Cool? Often you say something that speaks so much to my heart, and so I secretly claim it. Oh, good, Mara. Anyone you hear it from, anywhere you hear it. If it makes sense to you, fine. I don't care if it's a commercial for baby wipes. If it says something to you, listen to it. If it strikes a chord in you, it means something. Am I doing mediumship this evening? Sort of. What I'm doing is FOLI right now, mostly. Finder of lost items. And I'm pulling a few cards. Subscribers are getting, choice. Yeah, tonight. The passing of my fiance is coming up. I'm so sorry, Miss Melissa. That's tough. I know how hard that is. I'm sorry, honey. Okay, describe your lost item in detail, everyone. Thank you, Kay, for your help. My website is missmollyknows.com. But like I said, still working on it, so be patient with me. Your birthday. Okay, so 2 things at once. Jess says, I'm desperately hoping someone comes through for me. Oh, honey. Find anything like new employment and such? Yeah. I'm open. I mean, I'm open to anything. The only thing I want to be careful about, guys. Yes, I live on a boat now. The The only thing I want you guys to be careful about though tonight is this. Be careful what you ask for. You know, like be careful about revealing names, especially if it's like a crime thing or something. You know, I really kind of stay away from that stuff because even though I could probably help in some way, we got to be careful about those things. You know, to protect people, right? I mean, I'm not here to sensationalize somebody's death or somebody went missing. That's not cool. But if I can help in some way, like if you know somebody you haven't heard from in a while, and maybe you want to try to locate them or something like that, you don't have to put a ton of details here. You know, just maybe their first name and maybe last time you talked to them or how you know them. You don't have to go all crazy, okay, with a lot of details because we don't want to, you know, go too far with it. Now, if I say stuff and it resonates for you, all you have to do is just a green heart. So, all right. So let's get back in there. Crystal is really looking for that immunization card. Okay. Okay, Crystal. And is the card actually a green card, or what does it look like so I can visualize it a little bit? And can you give me the name, at least the first name of the person who's on the card? That's all I want. Don't give me all that. Yellow. Okay, and just the first, and make sure you put a green heart so I see your answers, honey. Tonio. Okay. So for Tonio. Okay. Tonio's immunization card's yellow. All right. And Tonio is who? Your husband, your daughter, your son. That's the only thing I need. So, okay, it's okay. So first of all, it looks like it's in a plastic. I almost want to say I don't think it's in this, but it almost looks like a plastic pin. You know, like when you have like a plastic case to put like a name tag or something on, with it like a safety pin on the back. It almost looks like it's in one of those. What is yes? What's yes? Inside a plastic case. Okay. Yes, inside a plastic case. Okay. Okay, we're on the right track. Okay. So, have you been, this is really funny because I'm on a boat. Have you been on a boat at all recently? Like a cruise or anything? Actors of Freedom. Have you been on a cruise or anything like that? I don't know why. I just kind of saw like a navy blue, like horizontal stripe going down what looked like a bow of a ship. No? Okay, well, let me finish describing that. Maybe it's something else and I'm misunderstanding. It looks like I'm going to say it again, a blue stripe going down like a white, long something. It could be a hallway. I don't know. Does that sound familiar? Like this color blue, like I'm wearing. Don't worry about if it doesn't make sense. It's okay. Because it will at some point, I promise. Nope? Okay, no worries. Let me try one more thing. I saw it because I saw the plastic case right away, and I know I'm not wrong. I know I'm not wrong, but maybe I'm misdescribing it. Hold on. The only other thing I can say, and this is really a wild guess, I'm literally guessing just from what I see, could it be a swimming pool? Not that it's in the swimming pool. I'm not saying it's in the swimming pool. But again, it's this long blue or nautical looking area that looks white and kind of shiny to me. Maybe it's tile, maybe it's inside of a pool. I don't know. That's what I got. Okay, so don't worry if neither of those things make sense to you right now. Just keep them in mind. It's going to lead you to it somehow. It could be a picture of something like that. I don't know. It could be something crazy like that leads you to it. It could be some other thing. So just remember what I told you. That's all I say. I didn't get that out of the blue. It came from somewhere. Please, let me know. It happens all the time, by the way. That happens a lot, you guys. Okay. Could you have a general tonight, Christy? Yes, because you are a subscriber, of course, honey. I'm just going to pull a couple cards for Christy real quick. She's a subscriber. One of the perks of being a subscriber is you can ask for things like this. You ask nicely. Now remember, you answer me with a green heart. You're welcome, Christy. Of course. My pleasure. You had a card fly. Oh, 2 cards fly out. I'm just going to take them. It's funny. They're cards I just pulled. They're cards I just pulled. But I'm going to take them because they flew out of the deck. That's how I work, man. That's how I roll. And then the deck came out upside down. Yeah, something's going on with you for sure. I see it. Okay, this is really weird. We got the same cards again. I was shuffling. I don't think that's a mistake. I'm just going to say that. It doesn't feel like a mistake. And I'm going to go like, what were the 3 things I said to you today when I started this whole thing? I said truth, intuition, and intention. And my intention is to listen to Spirit tonight. I got the same 3 cards again. So I'm going to read them differently, though, for you. Because they don't say the same thing to me. They came in a different order. All right? Wounded warrior. But I don't think that's what this is saying. Wands represent your dreams, your hopes, your desires. I think you have a ton of dreams and things you want to do. And I think you feel like giving up. You're just getting, like, just done. Like, I am so sick of wishing and hoping and wanting and trying, and I'm tired of it. I'm really, really tired of it. Will it ever work out for me? A lot of us feel that way, guys. It's not unusual. However, here comes the 6 of Cups. In this case, someone who knew you from your past may cross paths with you very soon. And this person's really going to change things for you. I don't know if it's love. I'm not for sure that it is. But maybe love is a friendship, or love as someone who maybe even lost track of for a while, and you guys cross paths again. And it's probably going to happen through social media. But if you get any new friend requests, and somebody from, I'm going to even say maybe from, when you were in high school, and I don't know how old you are at all, and it doesn't matter. But when you were younger, it feels like high school. This person's going to kind of help you in some way, inspire you, or you'll reconnect in a way that's just going to be, it's going to make things better for you, is what I'm saying. Okay? Because if you continue to feel this very negativity and not answering things and not paying attention and kind of being like, kind of down on yourself, yeah, you're going to miss it. You're going to miss this cup coming straight from the universe saying, hey, I want to help you. Right? Don't be stubborn. Don't wallow anymore. You cannot unring bells. Okay? And just so you know, at the bottom of the deck, you got the High Priestess. She's all about your intuition. And what did I say in the beginning of this? Intuition. Truth. It's also about making choices. See the black and white? And I said intention. Intuition, intention, they go hand in hand. All right, so you know what I'm talking about. I know you do. So when it happens, go with the flow. Doesn't mean you have to get married. Doesn't mean you have to go visit them. It's just connect to this person. Take the chance. You can always unfriend or not follow or whatever if you don't like them later. But I think it's going to help you in some way. There's a lesson there for you. Right on? There is a dog barking out there. What is going on? Well, the ocean, you can hear dogs barking. Everybody has dogs. That was your reading, Christy. Let me know what happens. Look, I'm buffing out, you guys. It's boat life, man. I'm going to take a quick break here. What time is it?
8:35.
Okay. I'm not going to get off. I'm just going to take a break, like as in from FOLI for just a minute. Almost like both FOLI and ASMR with the rocking boat sounds. Right on! That's so cool. Yeah, it's soothing to me, too. It makes me a little drowsy, I won't lie, but it's nice. Huh?
Do you need anything?
Well, I wouldn't mind some turmeric tea. Ready? I got the best boyfriend ever, you guys, by the way. I want you to know this. He's so sweet. Thanks, Fred.
Of course.
He's making me tea. You should have some, too.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Nova Scotia girl says, where are you? I'm on my boat in Florida. The medium ship off the coast of Miami right now. We did sail this weekend, you guys. If you didn't see it, I posted the heck out about it. We had so much fun. We didn't go very far. we just wanted to make sure everything worked on the boat. We hadn't even really taken it for a run yet. So we just got out on the, oh, it's like 80 degrees out, very humid, but we're about to get a big storm, it looks like. I love storms, you guys. But it's going to be crazy. I mean, the boat's going to be like, bop, bop. But this is the thing. I'm on a catamaran. So we don't bop around the way a mono hull would be. So basically we have two big runners. We have 2 bedrooms fore and 2 bedrooms aft. And 2 bathrooms aft. In those sort of runner things, right? And then the middle of the boat's sort of hollow. Which is where I'm sitting, which is the salon. And this is like an 8-foot couch I'm sitting on. With a big table in front of me. And then out here in front of me is the rear of the boat, or the aft or whatever. And there's this big like bench seat out there too. Which I'm out there a lot. Rain for me. Yeah, it's going to be raining. It's going to be raining a lot. And also winds are going to be crazy. We had a storm right when we got back on the boat a few weeks ago. And I think the waves were like 30, I mean the wind was like 30 miles per hour at the highest. We're going to be in the 40s. It was cray, guys. But again, we're on a catamaran, so it's not that bad. I mean, we were bopping around, there's no doubt. And catamarans are loud. You can hear the slapping around out there. That's the waves hitting the inside of the boat, like the runners. So at night we hear this whap, 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 whap. But it's funny, now I'm used to it. I like it. It's sort of rhythmic, and it makes me sleep, and the boat rocks, and it's wonderful. Yeah, we stay on the boat. Unless there's a hurricane that we, like we're warned, get out. No, we're staying right here. If something comes, we're going to leave. I mean, storms generally don't travel faster than 20 miles per hour. We can get out of here, if we need to. So we would just, pick up our mooring ball or take off our mooring ball and leave. Or go short, and if our boat doesn't survive, oh well, it's life. I mean, we can't replace ourselves, right? We're not stupid. Oh, the dogs love it. They don't care. The only thing that's hard with the dogs on here at storms is they don't want to go out to go potty. They get like tripped out about the waves, and, the moving around and stuff. But I think they're getting better about it. They're cool about it. Yeah, they're really good about it. We took them off on the land today for a good couple hours because we wanted to walk them. They're exhausted. And get them, exercise, because we're going to be on the boat for the next few days. The thing is, getting on the dinghy to go to shore is really precarious when it's stormy. I mean, really bad. I mean, Fred's almost fallen off the boat. I've almost fallen off the boat. The dogs have almost fallen. It's not good. So we try to not go anywhere when that's going on. We just stay on the boat. So we go grocery shopping ahead. Like, we watch the weather every single day. That's the biggest thing we got to pay attention to. So thank you for giving me a break, you guys. And you're welcome to always ask any questions. Even if I'm doing other stuff, you guys, you can always ask questions. It's totally okay. But sometimes I say no. I'm not going to answer you. Guys, I shared the coolest video today. It was really interesting. You guys know... Oh, I'm not brave. We've had a lot of fairy activity in my life. Something that I am now admitting is a real thing. I really thought it was fantasy, and I give up. It is real. There are absolutely fairies. I have no doubt in my mind. They have absolutely shown up in my life too many times for me to deny. Every time I make a joke about it, they show up really big time. And they did recently. You guys probably saw that whole thing. So there was a beautiful... Is it not working, hon? Are we out of propane?
No.
Oh, right. This dude went outside because apparently over their doorbell cam or whatever, they saw fairies or something weird in their forest or in the bushes near their house. So the guy goes downstairs and goes out there, and he can't see them with his naked eye, but they're talking to him through the window, and he's saying, I can feel them underneath my arms. I can feel heat off of them. The bushes are changing colors and all this stuff. It was wild, you guys, and they look like some of the stuff I've captured on my live sometimes. I swear, you guys, I saw an orb earlier tonight, by the way. It went right by me like that, really fast, light. And I'd just been saying to Fred, God, I haven't had any orbs yet since we've been on the boat. You guys, I usually get them all the time. Matter of fact, I invite them. They know that. But maybe I should invite them again. Hey, orbs. Whoever you are, fairies, orbs. Come on back, as long as you're nice. We're good with that, as long as we're having fun and you're being nice. No problem. So anyway, yeah, so then we just, buckle down. We read, we fart around on the internet, we play guitar, I play ukulele, he plays the bongos sometimes, we sing, we dance around, whatever. Play with the dogs. stuff that you do like if you were in a cabin in the woods. We can watch movies on Netflix and things like that if we want to. We don't have a TV, but we can live stream. But we try not to use too much electricity. Like the ones of fairy tale, the ones of horror tales. No, they're kind of in the middle, to be honest with you, Matthew. In my case, honestly, my personal belief is they're extraterrestrials. Sort of interdimensional extraterrestrials is what I think. Hey, Brooke. What the heck was that? I heard something funny over there. Anyway, mine look like aliens with wings, to be frank. And every time I've seen them, I've had sort of a lapse in memory, like right afterwards. Except for the ones I saw that I had in videos of lives, where I had one that was floating all around. I had it authenticated, you guys. It was real. I mean, it was a real thing. I saw it with my own eyes. That orb that looked like a little fairy that was like... I've had it a few times, actually. It looks... And I've seen other people have them on their videos, too. And they look very, very similar. Almost like a seahorse shape, almost. With like a little bit of a wing spike. Yeah. So they're 100% real, you guys. I've seen them too many times. Too many times. Yeah. Good morning, Laura. And I was watching an interview with, I think it was Sting, was talking about supernatural stuff, and he was talking about he and his wife lived in a haunted house, I guess, at one point, and he was saying that he used to see orbs all the time, and his wife would as well, and sometimes he even saw a woman. And it's funny because we were talking about orbs one night, and we were watching a video where Sting was talking about something. It had zero to do with that. I don't remember what it was, some interview he was having. Maybe he was just talking about energy, I don't know. What? It was just an interview. They were interviewing Sting, and while he was being interviewed, we saw an orb go by him. And I said, did you see that? We rewatched it like 4 times. There was a big orb, went right by him. Nothing was said about it. Very weird. Like Roswell grays with wings so I can visualize it with my brain. Yeah, okay, so here's how they look to me. And there's videos, there's actually people who have little skeletons of them, and they look just like I say. And this is what I saw the other night, too, by the way. They look, okay, so their face, they're very small. They're probably about this big, about maybe a foot tall, maybe. About that big. And when you first see them, you think that they're a dragonfly. I'm sorry to change the subject, but I think it's interesting. Let's talk about it. First, you think they're a dragonfly when you see them, because you see the wings go, this is like that really fast. You can hear them kind of buzzing. And then they kind of fly right up to you. And you go, oh, cool. You think, oh, it's a dragonfly. Because, dragonflies don't hurt anybody, right? And so they have an alien face, basically. It looks like an upside-down almond, right? Almost the shape of my face, but more, almond. And then they have these kind of almond, big black eyes with just looks like a little slit mouth, maybe a little nose, very small, if anything, right? And then they have this really spindly body and these really long, spindly arms and legs with like 3 long fingers. It's really weird. They have like a little rib cage and whatever. And they fly right up to you. And when it happens... That was weird. Something just came through on the iPad. Sorry for that. You see them, but then you almost like forget about it for a while. And this happened to me another time when I had an interaction with an extraterrestrial. I'm pretty sure I did. Same thing happened. I didn't remember it for a while. The person I was with didn't either. And then like an hour later, we're like, whoa, did that just happen? Same thing. Even when it happened the other night, it took me a good 20 minutes to like process what I saw. You want to hear a story? I'll tell you. It's happened to me more than once. And it's okay, we can change. We don't have to do FOLI. Let's do it if you want. Let's talk about the FOLI fairy thing, just so you know what it is. And first of all, I always thought fairies were just fantasy. I really did. I liked them, but I thought they were fantasy, like unicorns, which I don't think are fantasy anymore, by the way. I'm sure they existed. There's a reason people talk about them. Anyway, so a few years ago, I was in Georgia, and in the woods, I had something happen like that. It flew up to my face. I forgot about it. Then a little bit later, I remembered it. Okay? Tripped me out completely. Never told anybody. Maybe I told like 1 or 2 people. And then Leslie Fear, who was on here just a little bit ago, I think she left, was interviewing me for her podcast, which, by the way, she's great, you guys. Sure to follow her because I want to know. It's in my profile if you want. I told her about it. And when I described it to her, she said, oh my God, there's a video I've seen about something like that. And I said, really? She goes, yeah, watch it. And so if you guys type into like YouTube, it's like Real Fairy England or something. And these little kids are running around with a camera showing off like, oh, here's an apple tree. And it's so bloody lovely. La, 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 la. And they find what looks like a, national animal. Yeah. What looks like a dragonfly and turns around and flies right at him. It looks exactly like what I saw. So I was like, what? So then I was like, kind of like, oh, that was kind of creepy. Well, then I moved to Kentucky part-time. And I'm out in Kentucky, and you know, I start getting all these like weird orbs and stuff flying around me. This happened to me also in Florida, by the way. I got a few on video. And we're in Kentucky a few weeks ago. We took a break from the boat to go check on the house. And I had just gotten off live. We were talking about fairies. Matter of fact, we exclusively used my fairy deck. Remember? The deck I almost never use because I always thought it was kind of lame. But when it was in that one cabinet, I always had stuff flying out of that deck. All right, and so I playfully used it that night. Some of you were on here, and sure enough, right after the live, something happened. Honest Pete, and Fred's my witness. He was right there. He saw everything. Well, he didn't see everything. We saw 90% of it. So I go downstairs and I'm getting ready for bed. I walk into my bedroom and I've got the light on, so it's not like I can really see outside, right? And all of a sudden this luminosity thing happens and I see something and it's going bang, 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 bang on the window, like desperately, back and forth, bang, 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 back and forth on the window. And I'm like, what the hell? You know, and at first, again, I blanked out and didn't really remember exactly what I saw, but I said to Fred, oh my gosh, there's something outside. Oh, it smells so good. Thank you, babe. Oh, you put it in my coffee mug. Look at, you guys know the Fakar, right? For coffee. Oh, it smells so good. So this is turmeric tea, and then he puts honey in it. And a little dollop of cream, right? Oh, man. It's so hot. I gotta wait for it to cool. It's very warm. I don't want to drink it yet. Yeah, unicorns are cool, man. So anyway, so he goes, oh, I'll go outside. Now, here's the thing. The bedroom window is 12 feet off the ground. 12 feet off the ground. And we were in the country. There is nothing there. Literally. Huh?
I live in the middle of 50 acres.
We're on 50 acres of nothingness. Hi, Jen! 50 acres of nothingness, you guys. Like, literally, there are no lights. There are no cars. Like, really, we're country. Like, if something comes up the driveway, we notice it. We notice it, okay? So, are you getting the idea that I like to be kind of left alone? I'm on a boat. I live in the country, yeah. So, I'm out going here, right? Hey, Gemini. Oh my gosh, so many people I love around here. So cool. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it's like, yeah, trees and you know, and there's animals for sure. I mean, we've got coyotes and bears and all kinds of crap. So, we get home that night. I forgot to tell you, before we walked into the house, Fred said, I feel like something's watching us. And I said, really? He goes, yeah. I go, like a deer or something? He goes, no, I don't know. It just feels weird. And I was like, okay. Now, we put all of our keys in the house, by the way. I just want you to know this. There's a reason I'm telling you. So this happens. This window thing happens. Bah, 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 bah. You know, I see this thing. And I saw this almond-shaped face, just like I saw before. Exactly what I described to you before. I saw in the windows, but like it looked like there was a couple of them, but I saw the one face. But there was a lot of these hands, like, bah, 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 and these wings, like, flapping around. And I was like, holy crap. And it scared the hell out of me. Just caught me totally off guard. So Fred runs outside to see what's going on, because he's like, how does that happen, right? And he goes outside, and the car starts. It's a car we just got, you guys. And we had just had a conversation earlier that day. We put the keys in the house. I said we need to make sure the other key is in the house, because if the keys are near the car, it unlocks the car and it can be started, right? The keys need to be not near the car. The car is like, 40 yards away from the house, at least. You know, we're in the country. Again, it's not like we have a garage. And so the car starts as he walks outside. So I'm like tripping the hell out. And so he goes out there to turn it off. He gets in, he's completely, he didn't have the keys even. Like the keys are in the house. So he's coming and get the keys. He goes out there to turn it off. He gets in, turns it off. The car starts again. You have to have your foot on the pedal. You have to have the keys in the car. You have to push the button to start the car, you guys. All three of those things have to happen for the car to start. You can't start remotely. So we thought, what the hell? So when I was on here, everybody's like, it sounds like a message to go, to leave, right? Sure enough, we left the next day, I believe, right?
Yep.
Because we knew we needed to get back to the boat. What we didn't realize was this terrible windstorm was happening. And we got here in literally the nick of time. We got on the dinghy. Our friends picked us up. And as we're getting off the dinghy, it was like everything was going crazy. As a matter of fact, our friends that helped us ended up losing their dinghy. It came detached, and they had to go look in this horrible storm for their dinghy. Because you guys, these dinghies are like, $5,000 or more. Those are our lifeline to get on shore, right? Unless we can find a docking spot. We use our dinghy every day, so you don't want to lose that. It's a big deal. Yeah. They be messing with electric field sounds like, yeah, I don't know, Matthew. I don't know, but they're real, man. These things are real. I'm not kidding. We had all kinds of other crazy, weird stuff happen right after that. Well, fairies apparently are mischievous in the way because they've been misunderstood for so many years that they get a little cranky if they feel like you don't take them seriously, or if you're not, you don't notice the signs they're trying to give you and so forth. You cross over certain things that they put out. You're also supposed to put out treats for them or something. So we did at that point, because I was like, we were losing things. Things were falling over in the house. We had a mirror fall over for no reason in the house and just totally break. It was not paranormal, you guys. It didn't feel paranormal. It didn't feel mean. It didn't feel angry. It felt like, hey, pay attention. Really. Yeah. Our dinghy's not a rubber boat. It's an actual metal skiff. But I mean, it's beat up. But it's like gold here. Trust me. People keep trying to buy it from us. Yeah, it's got a little canopy on it. It's called a bimini. I'm learning all this stuff. Oh, God. Oh, that's so good. Oh, thank you. Why is it so much better when you make it?
I make it with love.
I do, too. He knows how to make it. Yeah, I think they wanted to help us get here on time. Because literally we got off the boat and it was terrible. We were like, we come a few minutes later, we would have, minutes, literally. We drove all night from Kentucky. Slept in our car, took a nap in the car, kept driving, took a nap in the car, like literally slept in our car with the dogs. That's hard to do. But we just wanted to get here. We just felt like we needed to get here. And I'm glad, because trying to find a hotel here, it is so expensive here, you guys. And we were exhausted. We just wanted to chill and check on the boat. And we're glad, because when we got here, there's some stuff that we needed to do to the boat with this wind. We could have lost things on the boat. So you have to always be alert here on a boat, we're finding out. But being intuitive does help, you guys. And being on the water has made me more conductive, I think. Also, just being out in the sun every day and just living healthy, Matthew says, I feel a lot of this is a battle between good and evil, and the other creatures are caught in the middle. I don't agree. I don't think there's any such thing as good and evil. In reality, we create the opinion of good and evil. Maybe things are just what they are. We decide what's good and bad. Okay, for example, and I'm not saying I would do this, but we don't believe that we should marry our sister, right? We don't believe that that's okay. That's a big no-no. It's gross. We would never do that. But who said? Somebody decided that. It was done a long time ago, okay? Yes, there's health implications involved. Okay, yes, I know that. But I'm saying there's other parts of that are also social mores, right? Mores. So we assign good and bad, okay? So I don't really believe that. But I do think sometimes we misunderstand messages, especially in the paranormal world. I really do believe that. That is a big thing for me. That is one of the reasons I really feel that I need to be in front of a camera where more people can see me, because I really believe that we really misunderstand that. And I think we can really do a better job of communicating with other energies in a way that would be so much more helpful and supportive to us as humans. I really do. And I think that there's a lot of sensationalism that is unnecessary, and it can still be very exciting without being evil and scary and, oh, they're going to get us, because that's not really how it works, in my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. That's totally cool. But I'm just saying.
I forgot.
Presenting.
There's a sea creature out here.
It's a farting fish.
There's a duck out here. Swear to God. Just seen it go by.
Live. You never know what might happen. The Butt Trumpet Symphony. We're talking about something serious. Everyone has a capacity for good or evil, just how we act. Yes, true. Can you get off Wi-Fi in the boat and get a webcam just to keep track, but maybe not possible? Yeah, actually, I have Starlink. We just haven't hooked it up yet because it takes energy, and we're still working on our energy system here, so.
But we don't need it.
Yeah, at some point. We get pretty good here, though. Well, I should rephrase. I feel like there's a battle between the energy fields. Yeah, I would agree with you, Matthew. No, you aren't incorrect. I'm not saying you're incorrect in any way, Matthew. Look, what you say is right when you say it for you. And if I say something that changes your opinion, cool. Okay, but if I don't, say it the way you said it. Don't let me tell you what to do. Think for yourself. But if I influence you, that's wonderful. I'm glad. if it helps you. So, anyway, that was a fun break. So again, any subscribers that I have not done something for tonight yet? Perfect. Hey, it's good to see you too, Courtney. So I'm going to encourage you guys, again, I said something in the beginning. I posted something today. I would love your opinion of how I posted it. I don't know if it's the greatest format in the world. And it's a video about McDonald's. And I also linked it with predictions that I did with Leslie Fear on her podcast. I did back in April. And I talked about that stuff. So every prediction I made with Leslie, as crazy as they sounded, all pretty much have been happening. So if you like to hear predictions for the next couple months, you might want to go listen to it. It's in my link tree. It's really cool. And it even blows my mind because, as I said before, when I was telling Fred about it afterwards, I said, dude, I feel weird about posting that, having that post because I sound like a nutball because I talk about a lot of crazy stuff. And he's like, Molly, gotta trust yourself. Remember you said, know that you know. And I do. Right. Why is the veil so thin right now? I do believe we've had a shift. I think when they did that CERN, I think it opened something. And it's been sort of opening this crack in the dimensions, I guess. I don't think that's what their intention was, but that's what happened. The cards I pulled for you, really helpful. Thank you. You're welcome, Mara. Danielle says, my husband is in the kitchen. He hears me watching your live and goes, is that Molly? What's your husband's name? I'll say hi to him. Remind me. Quentin. Hi, Quentin. How you doing? Quentin. That's a cool name. Oh, Quentin. Oh, Quentin. Quentin. We love you. Why do I hear my living son in my dreams? So weird. That's not weird. That's perfect. I think it's beautiful. Aren't you happy for that? Of course he's going to talk to you if he can, any way he can. And if he comes through that way, I think that's beautiful. I love that. I only have dreams about people that have passed on occasion. I wish I did more because I love it when it happens. But I think because the way I am, I communicate with them all the time, so they don't feel the need to come through a dream. But dreams are the reason they pick dreams is because you're in a relaxed state. You're not as judgmental of what's happening. If they were to come to you when you're awake like they'd come to me, it would freak you out, right? So that's why dreams are a good little doorway for them to peek in and say, hey, what if dreams are real and this isn't? Have you ever thought about that too? No, because he said he hated me, and the other said to my mom, go check my mom. Okay, so then that sounds to me like something that's coming from another place, okay, to me. And I'm not saying to be scared. That is something inside you. That is some kind of trauma you're dealing with, and it got confused. But that has to do with, I don't know if you have a guilt about your son or something that I don't know about, and you don't need to say it. But I don't think that's him coming to you in that way. So let me take back what I said about them coming to you when you're in a dream. And sometimes dreams are also to teach us something or show us something. It's kind of like when we defrag, right? We defrag a computer, you kind of get rid of the junk, the stuff that doesn't make a lot of sense. And sometimes our brain will put it together in these weird sentences that don't make a lot of sense. And sometimes you get fragments of feelings that you're having. So I just want you to know, he did not say he hated you from the other side. There's no way. There's no way. That is not a message a loved one would give somebody. No way. I'd say it with 100% confidence. So I think there's maybe something else you need to work on for yourself, for you, to make yourself feel better. I have bizarre dreams. I always remember them. That's cool. I don't dream the way I wish I would, or I can't remember them, which really drives me nuts. But when I do, man, I don't forget them. Like if I remember it, I remember it forever. And I've shared some on here, and they've happened. It's been a trip. Yeah. So I was going to tell you guys something really super helpful because we were talking about doing a meditation, right? And we're going to do that in the next couple of nights. I'll let you guys know. I'll post. Make sure you're following me. I might even do it on the IG, But I have a problem with I wake up a lot at night, and sometimes it is spirit. A lot of times it is. But it makes it hard for me to go back to sleep. My brain starts going, I have ADHD, I can't stop. And sometimes I don't even know what I'm thinking about. It's just the brain's not shutting off. I'm tired, but it's not happening. I saw this, I think, on TikTok. This sentence changed everything in the last couple nights, right? And do this when you're trying to meditate, because I hear people go, I can't meditate, and I'm not good at it either, believe me. Here's what it is. Guides, I can't wait to hear what my next thought is. I can't wait to hear what I think of next. That's a trip, you guys. Because you know what happens? Try it. You're basically telling your mind, take over. And you're not thinking about anything anymore. I've gone back to sleep. I'm guessing instantly, because I don't remember staying awake. And I usually do if I do. So you say to yourself something like, it doesn't have to be exact words, but something like, I'm on a boat, honey. That's the waves hitting the boat. Because it's a little windy tonight. Yeah. It's annoying until you know what it is. Yeah. So it's basically like, I wonder what I'm going to think about next. It clears your mind. It's the weirdest thing. Try it. I am on a boat, Lulu. Yes, I'm on a catamaran. It's called the Mediumship. You guys like?
Out and show them the skyline.
Oh yeah, you guys want to see? You get seasick on boats? I'm sorry to hear that. I would suck. If I got seasick on boats, I guarantee I would not be on a boat. I do not like getting sick. You guys want to see outside right now? It's really pretty. You want to see Miami at night? It's pretty awesome. I post a lot of sunsets. It's so funny, guys. Every morning it is so gorgeous out, and I always post these sunsets and sunrises. I don't know if people are getting tired of them, but man, they're so vibrant, you guys. They're just amazing. Okay, so here we go out. I'm going to try to do the selfie mode. That's the best way to do these things. It's kind of dark, but you'll see what's going on behind me here. We got boats. That's somebody's generator that's making that purring sound in the background. You can call it purring. But got these are just all boats out there. I don't know if you can see them all. It's kind of like a boatyard. But we're in the water. And then if you go, I'm going to go up on the deck so you guys can really see the skyline. Hold on. Don't leave me. It's wet out here, but it's not raining at the moment. Ooh, I have to climb a lot. That's why I've lost so much weight, you guys. Have you noticed? I got skinny big time. All right, so here's the skyline. Here we go. Isn't that pretty, y'all? Here, I'm going to walk around. I'm going to the front of the boat. Isn't this gorgeous? I am so lucky, huh? And then look behind me. Can you believe this skyline? And the funny thing is, this blue boat, the boat with the blue light on it, there's never anybody there. There's never anybody there. Oh, we're only like, I don't know, probably like a half a mile from a shoreline. There's these little keys around here. Sometimes we take the dogs, and then like that's Miami right there. See, and then this way I think is, I want to say South Beach maybe. I don't know. And then you got, I think that Star Island back there. Star Islands were like J Lo and like Pitbull and all those really well famous people live, and they have it, only helicopters go over there. And we see them all night long. Helicopters going back and forth, landing over there, coming back, landing over there. But you guys should see some of these yachts are enormous. I mean, we're small potatoes here, and we're on a mooring ball. So I don't know if you can see behind me. See, yeah, right there. See that little ball behind me floating in the water where I saw the dolphins? That's right in front of our boat. That's what we're anchored to right here in the water. Yeah, no one's in the blue boat. There's a lot of people that are not in their boats. There's a lot of empty boats around us. It's so quiet. We never hear anything. And we have a neighbor who has a dog. The dog barks on occasion. We wave and talk to each other. It's really cool. It is. It's very freeing. You're absolutely right. It is amazing. Yes, Michelle and I are good friends. And Michelle's probably, she's not close to here. She's a good 5-6 hours probably. But we go up to nearer to her here and there. So I try to see her when I can. And we try to get together, I used to live closer to her. Yeah, the water's my happy place too. So anyways, when I met Fred, my dream was to live on a boat, and it was his dream too. And And he told me that, and I was like, oh my gosh. Your stepdad's sister lives in Miami. Yeah, it's expensive here, y'all, but it's not expensive to live on a boat. I'm telling you guys, if I had realized how economical it was to live on a boat, I would have done it sooner. Seriously. Because a boat, you know, you can spend a good $100K and get a really nice boat. And we have a 4-bedroom boat here, you guys. I mean, and the mooring, we're on a mooring boat, it's $400 a month. $400, you guys. That includes we can use any of the facilities at Marina. There's full showers in there and bathrooms and a lounge, and they come pump out everything, and there's water and all that, you know, that we're not even on a dock. We're just in the ocean. Does he have a son, right? He does. He has 2 sons. Yeah, so it, you guys, I mean, like for a student, I think would be awesome. Like if you were a student, what about living on a damn boat? I mean, really? Save up all kinds of money, and, you know, you can study and you can have your friends and all. I mean, really, you guys, so many of these boats are empty. I mean, you could probably pick one up so cheap, even if you didn't sail or drive the boat anywhere, right? You just lived on the boat. And the only time you have to worry is a hurricane, you move it. Big whoop. You go home and you just say, oh, well, I hope my boat survives. I have insurance. But anyway, I'm sorry, I'm all on this boat tangent now. Well, anyways, guys, it's late. I'm getting tired anyways, but I'm glad I could share that with you. I'll give you guys one more quick little background view here of Miami. Yeah, I'm retired pretty much. You know, I'm pretty much a retiree at this point. You know, I am 53, y'all. But I keep getting younger. I don't know what happened. Somehow the clock got messed up on me. Oh, well, I guess I'll just have to deal with it, right? It's true. All right, guys. Love you all. Everybody have a good night. Fuck off.